Once, long ago, there was a grumpy old bachelor who lived in a little town in Morocco. One day, he bought a snack of cooked beans in the market. But just before he could finish it, the last bean dropped into a well.
My bean! My bean!
A genie jumped out of the well.
What is all the fuss about?
Give me back my bean!
By the hair of my grandmother's beard. It's only a miserable bean. Look, here is a magic pot. Ask for whatever you want to eat and it will appear. Only keep the noise down. I hate a racket.
And with these words, the genie dived back into his well. The bachelor looked into the pot and said, feeling a little silly.
Pot, give me a lovely stew of carrots and potatoes.
To his amazement, he got his wish. A delicious stew appeared inside his new pot. He quickly rushed home and showed the wonderful pot to all his neighbors, asking them to order whatever they pleased. They were thrilled and everyone was happy. Everyone, that is, except for one jealous old lady.
I'll come back tonight and swap it for one of my own pots. He will never notice.
And that is exactly what she did. The next morning, when the bachelor asked the wonderful pot for food, it stayed empty. He tried several times, but still no food appeared. So he decided to go back to the genie in the well.
Hey you, genie, your pot doesn't work. It's worn out already. Give me another one.
The genie looked at the pot.
This is not the pot I gave you, and I only had one like it. I'm not made of pot, you know. Take this one instead. Ask it for plates, cups, that sort of thing, and leave me alone.
The genie dived back into the well with a bad-tempered splash. The new pot proved to be even better than the first one. It filled up with any vessels and plates the bachelor asked for, and they were all of solid gold, silver, and crystal. He was so delighted that he told all his neighbors. But once again, the jealous old lady stole his pot. Only this time, she didn't bother to replace it. Upon discovering that the pot was gone, the bachelor went back to the genie. But before he could say a single word, the genie interrupted him.
You again. I heard what happened. People are talking about it all over the marketplace. Well, I have one last pot for you. Fill it with water and take a look inside. And oh yes, don't come back.
So the old bachelor filled the pot with water and gazed into it. Slowly, a picture formed of a jealous old lady with the stolen pots. The bachelor rushed to her house and banged the door.
Hey, give me back my pots back, you old bag. Who are you calling old bag? You can't have the pots back. They're mine now.
The old bachelor was amazed. Such a strong voice, such a nasty temper, such awful manners. What a wonderful woman. How they would shout at each other. They were a perfect match.
Marry me, you silly old bag, and then the pots will help belong to both of us.
So the grumpy old bachelor got his pots and a wife.
Yahoo!
And they celebrated by having a huge wedding party. Their celebration was filled with lots of food from one pot and beautiful tableware from the other. And from then on, I am happy to say that their quarrels could be heard from one end of the town to the other. The end.